Alright, so it's been about a month and I'm back. Today we're talking about the Fouseytube situation, but we're not going to just talk about this man's antics. We're going to talk about the rise and fall of the content creator. Because there's this thing that happens that I've been seeing recently and more, that a person hits a certain size. Now, it doesn't matter what size they are, just think that whatever field they're in on YouTube, that they were at the top at one point. You start to see this like breakdown mentally that happens when the big dog or a person that's top 5 may not be top 5 anymore. They may be top 50. They're pulling numbers, but the fact that they aren't the face or they aren't the guy like, oh man, I gotta check out this guy's content today, it starts to drive them fucking crazy. And you see this, Wings, perfect example, at one point probably one of the biggest Call of Duty commentators.
You say I was bullying Syndicate, but the guy's a piece of shit behind the camera. And I think he went and proved that by scamming little kids. You guys don't get to see what happens off air. You don't.
D6 is another individual that does this a lot. To the point that out of everyone that I've seen on this platform, his is the scariest. Because he starts wrapping it up in like Christian dogma. He starts, I gotta defeat the glitch, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I got to defeat the glitch. I know you guys haven't seen me in this form in a while, but I'm back. The glitch is something wrong with his channel, apparently. The thing that actually happened to Leafy is here, where it's like YouTube is messing with the individual's channel. He swears up and down that's what happened to his channel. So I'm gonna read a little excerpt from the Bible here, and you guys can just get an idea what type of beast we're messing with. A few days ago, I got an idea on how to defeat the glitch, but tonight, I now have the strategy. I could be wrong, but I don't care. If God's signs and word during meditation is wrong, then that's on me and my years of fear and disservice to myself. Because I cared about what the people of my past did, because I fear the darkness of this land winning over me and my life. Years of waiting, depression, fear and sadness, screaming for the people to care not only about me, but about this entire world's suffering. But at this moment, I see what I must do. I pray this is real, because if it is, I will save as much of this world as God allows me. But until then, I will finally save myself. You got an idea of the level of beast that I'm dealing with here. This is scary. I'm just gonna play the next clip. I just read that. You take that as you will.
Have to show the world how amazing you are truly meant to be. And when you do that, my nation, when you can fight and thank God for His grace, you will win this war. Every Monday, and then on Tuesday, because I know you guys are fucking faggots. Not you guys, because you guys watch the vlogs. Not all of you.
There's another individual. This is a makeup guru channel named Simply Glitter 17. She was getting a couple million views per vid at one point. It started dipping, and she started getting like 200,000, but would complain. And she kind of turned her whole channel into like a detractor community by her just complaining, because niggas is like, yo, bro, what? A couple million? You at 200,000? Just grind 5 videos out. 5 times 2 is 10.
My channel is not doing so hot anymore. It's no longer getting the views that it used to. This is really making me want to develop Munchausen syndrome. Oh. As you can see, I applied some black liner to my waterline, and I have to say, I'm starting to look more and more like a MILF every minute. You know, a mother I'd like to fangirl over. I love to fangirl over my husband, Ken. Oh, he's so dreamy. I have trouble with the other Barbies trying to fangirl over him as well. But not anymore, because I dismembered those skanks. Oh, they won't be coming back. And I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with the fact that YouTube has changed so much last year.
No, Matthew, I can't take it off on here. Check me out when I become a cam girl. And maybe I can, like, flick my bean for you or something. And this year, I really want to, you know, like open up and really let you see my true personality. If you want to see the second half of this video, of this series, make sure you go and you check out the uncensored version on my Patreon.
She would do it, and you go look at her videos now, and it's just comment section. They gunning for it. And there's a whole bunch of women. You start seeing, woo, a woman will drag the fuck out of another woman. And lately, Fouseytube. Now, when I first saw this Fouseytube situation, it was so fucking cringy that the video was about 30 minutes, and then I think he had another video on his channel that was 15. That was really hard for me to watch. It's one of those situations where you see someone doing something crazy, and you're looking around like everybody else like, hey, is anybody gonna tap this guy on the shoulder and maybe chill him out just a tiny bit? It's so manic that I don't understand how anybody could think it's anything other than that. And I just want people to keep the same energy. He's high right now. He's high on life. Keep that motherfucking camera on when he's low. When he's sitting there. What was the Richard Gere movie where the motherfucker was like, he was bipolar, and there's certain parts in the movie the dude's playing the piano, and then near the end of the movie he's having a down episode. He's up on the church and he's about to jump, and the psychiatrist that's trying to bone him comes, and she's like, no, and then he stops himself, and then they embrace and kiss at the end. It was fucking weird. I remember I had to watch this movie for my psychology class. Keep that same energy when he's low. That's all, because motherfuckers always want to record the best parts, but they don't want to record when shit is real. They don't want to record that. And I knew some shit was off when he's talking about going back, talking about being the king, which I hate when motherfuckers start bringing up this king shit, because if you come to my house, right, if 4 other kings come to my sword realm, right, and I say, peasant, I am thirsty. If we got 5 kings in the room, one of them niggas is gonna have to turn into a peasant. Cause I'm thirsty. The other kings are thirsty. I don't have peasants. So if we all kings, a king ain't gonna get up to get his own motherfucking drink. That's all I'm saying. So when he started talking about taking back being the king, he's immediately going after Rice Gum. I'm seeing like, okay, I like the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, all right, so this nigga, Rice Gum, gets about 2 million to 3 million. Okay. This guy, who used to get 2 million to 3 million, is getting anywhere from 100,000 to 250, and with this recent bullshit, 500,000. From what it looks like, the person that is not in a bad place, the person that can put content on the internet and still live off his income, is not happy where he's at. He wants to get back to the position whereas everybody got the straw in his butt. This is just my theory. This is just a theory. He's hiding it behind some raising people up, giving $100 million and giving it back to the people. It's a lot of interesting behavior that I'm seeing. When I'm seeing like this Sam Pepper clip,
because I'm a real man and I don't need yes men on the internet to tell me who the fuck I am, you little bitch.
This is WWE guy. Put the mic down.
You know what makes a difference? For us to do it in real life, because I don't agree with anything you've said.
Before? I DM'd you.
I don't agree with anything you do, anything you stand by, how you live your life. We are not the same. I'm a fucking champion.
No,
You're beta as fuck. I'm an alpha. I'm a lion.
You're not alpha. I'm alpha. You're beta. If a big street thug nigga was in his face, or somebody with some size to him, like a 6'5" alpha male strategies type guy, would he come with that same energy? I really feel like people pick and choose when to do this bullshit, and that's what I'm seeing a lot of with Fousey. My question I always ask is, what is wrong with being at the top and then going lower and still having a livable wage? If you were making, say, $250,000 a year off this shit, and you're still making 80, I know niggas coming out of college that don't even make 50 starting. I don't know what to tell you. Make it work, bro. Make it work. And you see this, and it's like the numbers are there, but it's not what they feel they deserve. And then it's kind of like, do you ever look at your personality? Do you see maybe the gimmick that you have attached yourself to? And there's so many different gimmicks when you look at like Fouseytube. that maybe people are tired of that shit and they learn the gimmick and they move on. I'm gonna use D6 as an example. It's like, bro, he's talking about defeating a glitch non-stop. The glitch, the glitch, the glitch, the glitch, the glitch. It's like, bro, maybe your style of comedy is dry. We're tired of it. Yeah, shock comedy is never funny. For example, it's funny in the moment. When we see Boonk for the first time, steal something, oh my god, Boonk gang, whole lot of gang shit. It's like, wow, this is crazy. I may watch 4 or 5 videos, but 6 months from now, I'm not looking at that shit because I know the whole gimmick. It's like, yeah, it's great that you finessed it into 5 million followers. You finessed it into music. That's great. He did something with it. He adapted. He realized that the joke was going to get old and he turned it into something else. It's like D6. You go in front of establishments where people are actually working, yell in front of a camera, and if they come out and have the audacity to question you, hey, sir, can you not do that? That's really fucking obnoxious. You go off on them and you add them to your comedy sketch.
You cannot be loitering.
What is loitering?
Being in a place where you have no business.
I do have business. I'm talking to the camera.
Okay, so if you're gonna purchase something,
I already purchased something. That's why I'm out here, because I'm broke now. Because after I purchased something inside of that, I ain't got no more money.
Now, if I see you stand in front of a Toys R Us, a Best Buy, a Home Depot, why the fuck am I gonna click the Target video if I know the whole concept? You see what I'm saying? Do I gotta give another example with some anime? I'm gonna give another example. It's like, the problem that some people have with the Dragon Ball series is we know what Goku's gonna do. He's gonna fight, the villain's gonna power up, he's gonna beat the shit out of Goku. We're at the moment of weakness where everybody doesn't know what's gonna happen. He either's gonna unlock a new form, which is Ultra Instinct, or he's gonna use Spirit Bomb. Wash, rinse, repeat. When I know the conclusion, I don't give a fuck about the story sometimes, unless it's Persona 5 or any Persona series. But that's the point I'm making. And when I'm looking at this shit with Fousey, any of these content creators that were at once, I would say, top 10 in maybe their area or genre, and then they dip, you know, still popular, still crazy fan base, but it doesn't feel like what they deserve. I know your view on this video, but fuck you. I think this video deserves 25,000 views. It only has 2? Can't have that. It's like, I see why motherfuckers hate on you. I see why people walk away from the content. And in the end, I kind of see why content creation is the way it is. I'm starting to honestly think it's probably best to leave when you're at the peak and you're most loved, because if you stay up there long enough, you get an etiquette type situation where the community, a section of the community, I'm not gonna act like his whole community is doing this, but a section of the community starts cannibalizing itself and they start turning on the person that's not a scumbag, or your popularity starts to dip somewhat and these people start going fucking crazy. And it's like, at first you start thinking like, oh, is this 1 or 2 people? And then some people do it. Some people are very open with it. And when the people are open with it, you see what happens to their channel. But then you start seeing little things like the video that I did on Tariq Nasheed. At the end, I put a clip of the guys like, yo, if you want the channel to die, then don't support. And it's like, what? It's very, very odd, to say the least. What are your thoughts on it, though? I apologize for the lack of videos. I'm gonna get back into it. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you soon.